Alright guys, so Pistons versus Jazz. This game tonight, I would say this is a game that a rebuilding team like our Detroit Pistons will have. 117 for the Utah Jazz, 105 for our Detroit Pistons was the final score. And this game, for I would say the first two quarters, not even close. They were basically destroying us. And then we brought it together a little bit towards the third quarter and then more in the fourth quarter. But by then, the damage was already done. And it was just a deficit that we couldn't come back from. So let's go player by player and talk about their games and how they played. Jeremy Grant tonight. Again, he's just been keeping up, doing what he's done the entire season, playing well on offense, playing well on defense. I don't have to go too into detail on him. He's just been exactly what I expected him to be. I said it in the video, I forget how many months ago was it, 2-3 months ago. I said I expected Jeremy Grant to have a breakout season, and he's having a breakout type season. So I'm not about to go too into detail on Jeremy Grant. Just he needs to keep on doing what he's doing right now, okay? Next guy I want to talk about is Blake Griffin. Now, Blake Griffin tonight, I did make a video about a week ago, I would say, saying that Blake Griffin's career is basically, I guess you could say plateaued at this point. He's just not giving us anything. His trade value is just going down and down and down, and it's at an all-time low right now. And this game was just honestly nothing for me out of Blake Griffin. It was nothing. No defense. On offense, he barely gave us anything. I mean, it's just nothing from us right now from Blake Griffin. It's just we can't up his trade value. He's playing not, well, I don't want to say terrible, but not up to his standard. He's not helping out the young guys because he's in the way. When we could give somebody like Sekou playing time, we're giving somebody like Blake Griffin playing time. So he's in the way, and Blake just ain't playing well. So that's, I don't have anything positive at the moment to say about Blake. Next guy I want to talk about is Mason Plumlee. Now tonight, Mason Plumlee played freaking well, pretty darn freaking well, if I could say that. I'm not gonna cuss right now on video. You know, you would think tonight him going up against Rudy Gobert would, you know, slow him down and, you know, possibly bring down his scoring and take him off the boards. That was not the case tonight. Tonight he had 17 points, 14 rebounds. So shouts out to Mason Plumlee. He was in the right place at the right time when it came to rebounding the basketball. Also, even when Gobert was in and out of the game, he just did a good job at boxing out this game. So shouts out to Mason Plumlee for being on the boards tonight. And let's get to our next guy, DeLon Wright tonight. Nothing to talk about. Nothing absolutely at all to talk about. It was a DeLon Wright type of game tonight. Disappointed by him so far this season. Hope he can pull it together, but nothing out of DeLon Wright tonight. Wayne Ellington, a guy who's been upping his trade value recently. He's been on fire. Had a bit of a down night, so I'm not going to kill him for that because in these recent games, he's just been on fire. So Wayne Ellington, whatever game for him. Josh Jackson, he's been, I wouldn't say disappointing, but the start of the season came out firing hot, and then he sort of slowed down and just been, you know, mid-tier so far for these past couple of games. But tonight, good night out of Josh Jackson. Was aggressive on offense, attacking the hole. So good game for him. And I'm going to run through the list of the remaining guys we need to discuss. Isaiah Stewart, again, as I say, like every video, high energy, fighting hard on every rebound, but not much skill right now. So let's just hope he can develop that over the years. Rodney McGruder, meh. Sekou, meh. Sadiq Bey, meh. SV Mikhailuk, absolutely nothing. And as you can see by me running through those, you can just hear that our bench tonight didn't give us anything on offense. On defense, they were, well, at least in the first half on defense, I would say they didn't give us nothing on that side of the ball either, but I guess they did kind of pull it together on defense towards the end of the game. But that also was just attributed to the Jazz in terms of shooting the basketball. They didn't really shoot it that well in the second half as well as they did in the first half. So let's talk a little bit about the Jazz, man. D Mitchell tonight, you know, every Pistons fan wants to hate on the Pistons for getting Luke Kennard instead of him. And tonight, 30-point game. He destroyed us. Mike Conley played well tonight. He's having a better year than he did last year. Bogdanovich, who's had a down year, he played well this game. Rudy Gobert was good on defense, not that good on offense. A typical Rudy Gobert game. And just the Jazz, their bench, you can see comparing our players' games to their players' games, their bench just in the first half was just on it, and our bench was not there tonight at all. And just we couldn't stop Donovan Mitchell just the entire game. Actually, we just couldn't stop D Mitchell. So good win for the Jazz. Shouts out to them. We just got to move on. Rebuilding team. All these games are going to be most likely losses. So we're 5-16, and go Pistons, I guess. So like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 1K. I'm out.